I'm Miss Laura from Madison Public Library, and we are back with another DaVinci's workshop. We'll be making some balloon rockets, and this is recommended for grades K through 3. In your STEAM kits, you'll find an instruction sheet, a wide straw, 2 balloons, one as a backup just in case there's a problem with the first one, then 3 little paper rocket fins here, and 3 little stick-on foam pieces, which will either be used as stars to decorate it or little windows on our rockets. And then what you'll need from home are some scissors and tape. So the first step is to take your balloon and your scissors, and then we're just going to cut the top of it off about right here so that it'll look like this. And then you can go ahead and just stretch the balloon out to make it easier to inflate once we attach it to our straw. And now we can take our straw and then slip our balloon onto one end of it like this. And then you just go ahead and put that down, and you take your tape, and we just need to wrap our tape around the balloon so that it attaches securely onto our straw, and just press it down as best as you can because we need to make sure there's no holes in it or any way for air to get in there. And then you can also practice blowing this up through this straw. Okay, so it takes a lot of pressure when you're blowing into the straw to inflate the balloon, but it does work. So you can deflate that for now. Okay, so now that is done and it's perfectly secure. So we can move on to the fun part of attaching our fins onto the bottom of our straw rocket. And then you can take a small piece of tape and then stick it on one side of our first fin, and we can stick it onto our balloon rocket, leaving enough space so that you can blow into the bottom of the straw. So I think about here is good. And then you just take another small piece of tape and stick it down on the other side of our fin as straight as we can. And there's our first one. So then just repeat that step 2 more times, making sure that the fins are in line with each other. Okay, so I did that 2 more times and we've got our fins done on our rocket. And the final step is just to take your little foam pieces and stick them onto the straw, and they can act as little windows on your rocket. And now our rocket is ready for takeoff. So let's try it out. Okay, are we ready? Now you'll probably want to do this outside or in a big room, probably not your bedroom like where I am now. And let's see. Oh no. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, so my rocket flew so fast that one of the fins was totally detached, but it was more exciting than I thought it would be. But that was very fun. You can experiment outside, like I said, see how far it goes. You can create your own fins with all sorts of shapes or try out some stickers on it. But most of all, it's just really fun to do this over and over again and see how far it goes or what way it flies, if it goes in a circle or something. And then you always have a backup balloon in case something happens to this one. So I also included a little explanation of how this works on your instruction sheet. So once you blow it up and you let it go, all the air comes out really quickly and there's a lot of pressure and it creates thrust. So thrust is a pushing force created from energy, and basically thrust is what you see when it's moving all over the place and going up really high, and how much you inflate the balloon will determine how powerful the thrust is. And also what gives a real rocket its thrust is the rocket fuel. And once you burn the rocket fuel, that shoots it right up into the sky. So I thought this was a fun and creative experiment for you guys to do at home, and I hope you had fun flying this all over your backyard or your somewhere in your house if you have a big space that's open where nothing can be hit by your rocket. So I hope you enjoyed this activity, and we'll see you again in a few weeks for another one. Bye!